So let's see what the crazy grandpa has in store for us.
Excuse me, Colonel Grandad?
Yes, report back.
Well, we can't expect any help from the Master Brewer. He doesn't believe the ring is important.
I didn't expect much more from that cowardly drunkard.
Grandad, he's my boss.
Some boss sits in his fortress drinking beer from dawn till dusk while his comrades are fighting on the front line.
I think he misses them.
Well, perhaps. But one thing's for sure. We are on our own, soldier.
Well, the grandpa has a point.
I have the pot, helmet.
Excellent, soldier. The helmet will protect you from physical attacks. You can even sit on it and use it as a saucepan.
Ooh, how practical.
Let me see your helmet.
It's not all that great, I know, but...
What? It's a good helmet, and it's going to protect a good soldier. That is, of course, as long as the enemy doesn't attack with dragons, or has wizards in its ranks, or magical swords, and doesn't go for your head.
Maybe I should look for some armor with magic.
Poppycock! That helmet will do.
Yeah, it's more than enough for now.
I got a map.
Excellent! My commanding officer always said good maps are half the battle. Of course, you won't be needing it if everything goes well.
If what goes well?
But if not, it's always good to have a map with you, what?
And I've got a parachute.
I have a parachute.
Fantastic! Parachutes are hard to come by and are difficult to make yourself. After all, you'd only want to entrust your life in a quality product, not something makeshift you've patched together yourself.
Trust my
yeah.
life. But, of course, I mean, of course not. So, that's the last of my gear.
Excellent! We could get going if only my damn machine would work. But you can't find a thing in this house. No nitroglycerin, no dragon hide armor, no concentrated pillars of salt, no full mithril jacket bullets. Nothing!
What do you need all that for?
For what? It's a war!
But we just want to deliver the ring to the Archmage. Don't you think a sled...
What? I need a nitroglycerin substitute. Something highly explosive. The only thing that comes to mind is good old Dwarven ale.
Dwarven ale?
Devilish stuff. We reduced complete countries to ash and rubble with it. We loved the smell of Dwarven ale in the morning.
Okay, I'll get you some Dwarven ale. Anything else?
Yes, I need a cog. A 5/8-inch screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right-hand thread and lock ring locking.
I beg your
It's not
pardon?
a standard size, and I can't find one anywhere.
A 5/8-inch screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated BSA threaded flange with right hand thread and locking lock ring.
What?
Sounds familiar.
No.
Come back when you've got the stuff. I'll sort out the rest. But bear in mind, the Dark Lord knows all of your thoughts.
Right.
Okay, I'll go for the ale first. I mean, there is a toolbox, so maybe that thing is in there. Can I use it on Grandpa? No, I can't. So how can I open a toolbox then?
Let's see. What have we here? Wrench, pliers, auger grease,
It's not
a
a cog.
minotaur foot, a curse meter.
A cog, you say, and you can't find it in the house, so I'm assuming it's gonna be somewhere outside. Oh, there is some cogs here. I can't use them though. Nope. Okay, what have we got here? Can I open? No, I can't. I was thinking I could open parents' bedroom, and maybe it's there, but it's not. In this case, let's go for Dwarven Ale. We know where to find that. And maybe somewhere on the way we'll... oh, we will find the cog! Hold on, I know. He's beaten up the robot, didn't he? So we should be able to find a cog. Not here? Okay...
The master brewer says it's very easy to brew beer. Still, he did go to school for years to learn how.
Can I find anything in here?
I love our beautiful White Ridge Mountains. It's just a touch quiet around here.
Okay, let's go and ask for the beer.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir!
Aye, aye, Wilbur.
Mr. Master Brewer, assuming I were to need some Dwarven Ale...
Dwarven ale? It's not allowed, unfortunately.
Why not?
Have you heard about the explosion on Mount Winterpeak?
The volcanic eruption?
Volcanic eruption. Deep under that mountain was the finest ale brewery in the whole Dwarven world. My dad took me there when I was nothing but 2 beer crates tall. Can you imagine how aled up we were?
Kind of. What happened?
Ah, well, some so-and-so cocked up, and boom! And that was that! All over for Dwarven ale brewing. After the accident, it was banned as a substance of enjoyment. The sharp taste, the warmth in the throat, gone forever. Now it's only used in warfare and in the alchemy industry.
I still need some.
But you do know how to brew Dwarven Ale, don't you?
Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Of course I know. I'm the master brewer. It's not difficult either. First, you get barley germinated in a malt house, then let them bloat up after leaving them dormant for a bit. Then kiln dry the green malt, keeping it turned, coarse mill it, making sure that the husks don't get destroyed.
The husks? What are...
Then mash the whole lot in a mash tun, obviously using a decoction procedure. After the iodine test, we get on with purifying and separating the malt from the beer wort in a slatted filter bed.
Of course, but...
In other words, we let the draft run through the mash pot. We then put the first wort in the brewing kettle, let it simmer, and add the hops. We let the wort settle to remove the trub crust, add the yeast, and then leave to ferment. Then we run everything through the pebble filter. That's all fair enough. Then it gets more complicated.
Stop.
I'm lost.
What? We're just getting to the exciting part.
I'm sure we were, but I just abandoned the idea of brewing some Dwarven Ale myself.
Well, whatever you think.
Maybe you could help?
Let's assume I need a small tankard of Dwarven Ale really urgently. Could you brew it for me?
Could do, but I'm not going to. It's not allowed.
Oh, come on. Who's going to notice? When was the last time another dwarf came by to visit us?
That's a fair time back.
You see? Wouldn't you just love a nice cold Dwarven Ale tonight to celebrate your victory over the robot?
Oh, Dwarven ale is nectar. I'd certainly enjoy a wee taste of it again. No, but it's not going to happen. I'm missing a few ingredients.
I'll
And
get
if I
them for you.
them, would you brew up 2 tankards then? One for me and one for yourself.
Aye.
Got
It's
the
a deal.
barley.
You find me the missing ingredients, and I'll brew some Dwarven ale.
Okay, what do you need?
Crystal clear mountain water,
Got that.
hops, and some barley for malting.
But that's it? No deviled fire, salamander eyes, or dragon's breath, that sort of thing?
Nope. Water, hops, and malt. Then there's just a few secret ingredients and naturally synthesized aromatic substances and a couple of E numbers. But I've already got them here.
Okay, water, hops, and barley. I'll get them.
Okay, we've got water, definitely.
Do you have any idea where I can get the hops?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that thieving rat took the best part of 5 sacks. I've not enough left. I've got to be careful with it.
The rat, huh?
Okay, so I'll try here. I've got a large handful of barley.
Here's some barley from my mum's kitchen. Can it be used for brewing?
It's not the best, but it'll have to do.
Okay, and I've got water, probably. But I can't give it to
I
you.
have to go.
Oh, I know, because I need to melt it. I know, okay. Let's go to the kitchen. And let's use the ice in here.
The icicle will melt in a flash. And there it is, gone. And the pot is now full of crystal clear water.
Should I take the pot? And the last thing was hops, and we need to have a quick look in here.
If the rat has stolen that many hops, it might still have something stored in there.
Go ahead.
There's something in there, something round. Ugh, hopefully it's not a giant rat dropping.
It could be.
It's a single hop. This is probably all that's left of the stock of hops.
Okay, Master Brewer, we've got everything.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir!
Aye, Wilbur.
Drinking with his forehead again.
I've got some hops for the ale.
Oh, no, my lad. That's not enough.
Oh,
I
what do you
need
mean?
more hops. A proper handful.
But I can't find any more.
Oh, well, that's it as far as the Dwarven ale's concerned. But you can plant the hops. You'll have enough next year.
Ah, I can, can't I? We'll get to that. Let's give you some
of crystal
water.
clear water for the Dwarven ale.
Show me. Aye, that water's very good. We can use this.
And let's go and plant some
I have
hops.
to go. Enjoy the celebration.
Yeah.
Excuse me. It's good job our mom has left an empty pot. So let's place a hop in there.
Okay, I'll plant the hop in the soil.
And we've got super fertilizer.
Let's see what happens. I really can't imagine this stuff. Wow. Good fertilizer, that.
Nah, you shouldn't, should you? And
Wow. A huge hop plant with tons of cones.
let's just grab them.
I've picked about 10 cones. That should be enough for the Dwarven ale.
Should you pick some more just in case? No? Okay. So we've got some hops. Quite honestly, I was a bit concerned because I didn't know what hops mean. But then he mentioned the rat, so I thought I'll just figure it out as I go.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir!
Aye, Wilbur.
I've got hops for you.
I've got some hops for the ale. Is this enough?
Ho, that's enough. I hope you haven't been whipping stuff out of my stock.
No? Well, only indirectly.
And that means I've got all I need to brew the lovely Dwarven ale. Right, it's all go now then.
Okay, it sounds like it's ready. Master Brewer.
Hey, laddie, just watch out that you don't get any of that in your eyes. It's dangerous stuff.
I'll be very careful. Thanks very much, sir.
Tell me, Wilbur,
What do you need all that junk for? The Dwarven ale and all the other stuff that you've been dragging out of here the whole evening.
Well, it's because of the ring. I need it. Grandad's helping me get the ring to the human town safe. Well, quickly.
Oh, Wilbur, it's dangerous for a young gnome like yourself out there.
I know, but I promised that gremlin, and I believe it really could be important. And I'd like to get out of here and achieve something.
Taste some adventure, eh?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't think that the ring is all that important. Not everybody's born for having adventures, my lad. But maybe you really do need to get out of here.
Really?
Aye, laddie. You still live with your parents, and you keep company with a very interesting, intelligent old dwarf. But that can't go on forever, can it now? So, if you do leave and go off on an adventure, even if it's just to Seastone, then maybe you'll come back and visit and tell me all about it then, eh?
I promise.
Don't forget us. You're going to have to excuse me now. I've got an appointment.
Okay, so we are still missing a cog. And I don't really know where to find it. I was hoping for the rowboat, but that's obviously not the case. It's not a lot I can use in here, or actually nothing anymore.
Dwarven fast food. But I'm not hungry.
Dwarven fast food.
That is the Bastion's emblem. Actually, an entire battalion of dwarves is supposed to be stationed here. Each battalion consists of 7 companies, which in turn consists of 7 platoons. Each platoon consists of 7 squads of 7 dwarves. Dwarves have this thing for the number 7.
Which does not bring me any closer to finding a cog. And I don't think it's anywhere around here.
Actually, dwarves have a thing for beautiful architecture. But when it comes to the beer supply, compromises are sometimes made.
Important things come first. There's nothing anymore here. No, let's leave. And where can we find the cog?
I'm not climbing up there, it's all iced up. I'd probably end up breaking my neck. Apparently the statue is not quite finished. Still, it looks much better than the others do.
I don't think I can go anywhere further.
Grandad's machine is the only hope of getting to Seastone.
Okay.
At least a minuscule chance.
So we are still missing some cogs.
That's my family. Right now, just Grandad and I are holding down the fort. The others are all at a technology trade show down south. My dad is a mechanic and a physicist.
Just looking at the picture,
Mother is just a
'cause
whole wife.
I'm
She
looking
wants
for
to dumb
hints
other
for
Grandad. Looks like I'd rather.
where a cog may be found. Let's have a look in the kitchen again.
Our kid.
Yes, I know it's your kitchen. Can you go in there, please? There's nothing here I can interact with. That's a chair.
It's still a chair.
Yes, I know. Okay, so I don't think the cog is anywhere here. There should be some cogs in the Nemo. Oh, don't talk about the chair anymore, please. But again, how do I open
That
it?
won't work. It wiggles too much.
It wiggles too much. Okay, so what can I do with it? Oh, I know, there is this,
And down we go.
vice, is it? Let's try putting Nemo in the vice.
Dad's vice brings back a lot of memories. Dad's vice.
Again. Shouldn't wiggle that much anymore.
It's stuck. Poor thing. The flying fish is immobilized. Somehow I have to open it to get the cog.
Ah, see, there we go. The cog is in the fish.
Shouldn't be a problem with the right tool. There you
Well,
are,
that
a
means we
5/18
are ready.
screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right hand thread and lock ring locking. Maybe that cog wasn't all that important. Fly.
Nope, it was important.
Maybe it was important.
It probably was. Okay, so we've got everything.
Excuse me, Colonel Grandad?
Yes, report back.
I've got everything.
Here's the dwarven ale, Grandad.
Oh, my goodness, we must be careful with this. That means we're only missing the cog.
No,
Dismissed.
we're not.
Here's the cog, Grandad. I had to break my flying fish for that.
War always involves sacrifice. Your flying fish was a hero, one of our best. We will honor his memory. Now I have everything I need. It won't take long now. Prepare yourself for takeoff.
Take off?
One of our best
That's what you meant
heroes,
by
flying
take off.
fish.
Absolutely. I've aimed her at the town of the humans. Betsy, too, was, of course, designed to shoot grenades. But I'm confident that she'll get your capsule there, too.
Confident? Get me out of here. Please, Grandad.
Listen, my boy. I'm proud of you. You're doing something very brave. Sure, Wilbur. I'd like you to have these.
Your old aviator goggles. Oh, Grandad, I didn't think...
Too slow, my boy. Fire!
Well, I certainly hope we survive it.
Good luck.
And yes, we do need a lot of help with that. Okay, he missed slightly. Is that the mother?
Is it?
He still hasn't told us, Mother.
It is the mother.
Well, who else knows about it?
The Archmage won't know about it yet. We were able to intercept the servant, as you know. But
But
an elf, Mother. She tried to free MacGuffin. She might know something.
she needs to be watched.
Very well.
And now, Mr. Professor, let us have a little chat.
That was kind of creepy.
Oh well, no problem. I am an elf, and I'm fit. What now? I'll get the book out of MacGuffin's secret cellar and take it to the Archmage. No, they were all gone when I got there. They collected the cage and were off. Now it's up to us to get the book. Of course I don't have to, but, well, what else am I going to do? It appears to be very important. And even if it isn't important, those shady fellows want to have that book. It's better that we get it out of the cellar before they get their grubby mitts on it. Then don't help me. Why don't you just fly home? Just don't tell my parents anything. Ungrateful feathered fowl.
Okay, we'll leave it here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next episode.